for us with this film that we wanted to create like a roller coaster for adults and something that is entertaining and challenging and funny, and to really use the cinema for what it's to use for, you know, like to have an experience together. And when you leave the cinema afterwards, you should be like, what have happened, you know? And you have something to talk about. And we wanted to get away of, like we were doing test screenings, you know, and I wanted to get away from the audience that is sitting like this, now I should react in a smart way because someone is watching me, you know, yeah, and then afterwards like, yeah, the film have a problem, you know, and I wanted to bring in audience. I was doing test screenings, we were doing in Berlin and in Stockholm, and now also on the countryside in Spain, and it was so great to go to the countryside of Spain, where we had 30 people that have no experience of cinema, and just bring them in, and they were like laughing and screaming straight out, and you know, and I was like, finally, you know, an audience that is giving something back. And I think that we also have to remind ourselves that we Europeans are very often not a good audience. We sit with our arms crossed like this, and like, okay, let's see what happens, and we forget that we are part of the show, we are part of the performance. So when you go to US and have screenings there, the audience is like, wow. And okay, then you can talk about the content of the film. But we have a responsibility to create a great screening. And that was so beautiful yesterday. It was so beautiful because people were applauding during, like, it was a football game, someone told me. It was a football game going on. And when Dolly's character is like taking over the control, they're like, yeah, you know, like, so, and this is the goal with the movies that we're going to make in the future also. We are combining the best part of the European cinema, that is intellectual, that is trying to say something about society, with the best part of the American cinema, that is like, okay, if we don't make this film successful, we don't have any job anymore, and we can't support our children, and they can't go to college, you know, like, this two kind of pressure, and really create cinema that makes it like, fucking, I want to go to the cinema. Applaud.
Woody, anything to add, since you were referencing the question? Anything to add to that?
Oh, yeah, I didn't know I'd made a career out of just barely keeping stupid into the funny realm. But thank you for that. No, anyway, it's an honor to be a part of this. I think Ruben is just a master at doing what you said. He can make you extremely uncomfortable. He can make you think. He can give you a sense of meaning, and like there was a purpose to going to see the film, and at the same time, and perhaps more importantly, he makes you laugh throughout, which is quite a trick.